that is just so basic. It is. So, I traveled to over 80 countries. I stayed in the Middle East. I lived in Cairo for several months, Baghdad, Jordan, all over Asia. I lived in Japan. And everybody wants to be accepted and loved.
Yeah.
And if everyone could find that love and peace within, the whole world will shift.
Well, I quite frankly say two things, is that it's a very short distance to our own heart, but it can be a very long journey to get there. And I believe every horrible thing on the planet is occurring because we're doing basically, in essence, what Jesus said, which is love thy neighbor as thyself.
Then why?
And that's the whole problem.
Yeah, but
we are loving our neighbors exactly how we love ourselves, which is horribly. And if we could learn to be more compassionate and kind and caring with ourselves, then I would look into the mirror every day and witness my own divinity. And if I witness my own divinity, I'm able to look into your eyes and see your divinity. You will never be the other. You will only be my brother or sister. And if I see that divinity in your eyes, I'll witness that divinity in the eyes of the animals, who we are here to be caretakers over. And if I witness that divinity in the eyes of the animals, clearly I'll be able to witness that divinity in the eyes of Mother Earth, who I promise knows how to take care of herself. But if we can't get humanity to hear the cry of a little girl who's been raped and had her arm lopped off with a machete just because she's of the wrong tribe, there is no way on earth you're getting humanity to hear the cry of a tree being cut down with a chainsaw or an axe, even though in fact it may represent the metaphorical philia of the lungs of Mother Earth. And this is the fact. It all begins with the self. The Christ figure said, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the light. Most Christians don't have a clue that this means, have I not said, ye are all the sons of God? Then he goes on to say, apparently, greater things I have done, and even the least among you can do greater than I. No other way to interpret this other than I did this. You can do this. You can go further than I. However, you must first find the kingdom of heaven, which dwelleth within. He says you cannot enter the kingdom of heaven until ye become as a child.
Do you believe in
So
heaven?
only in this metaphorical state of innocence can you, as it says in Psalms, be still and know that I am God. Only then can you know, and God said, let there be light. And that the Word, whatever you want to call it, was made flesh and full of grace and dwelt among us. Which is why Einstein states energy and mass are different forms of the same thing. So we are always co-creating, nanosecond after nanosecond. Each of us, look around the room, everything you see here, with the exception of plant or other person. Just a thought in someone's imagination. This is not.
Correct.
This isn't magic. This is thought. Buddha said all that we are is a result of what we have thought. King Solomon said, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. The word man is a Sanskrit word. It means consciousness. Now imagine the context of man was created in the image of God. Wow. Our consciousness created in the image of God? Of course it is. We're creating all this stuff. This is the matrix. But we're either co-creating from a state of fear and lack and reaction, or we're co-creating from a state of love and compassion